To keep this unique character of our hawker centres, our hawker policy will need to reflect three fundamental objectives and principles. First, to ensure that hawker centres remain our community dining room, providing Singaporeans with affordable food options. Second, to ensure hawkers have a decent livelihood, and so ensure that there is long-term sustainability of the hawker trade. And thirdly, to preserve our unique local culture, local hawker culture, and the identity that is unique here. These principles apply regardless of how we run our hawker centres, whether they are managed by NEA or by operators under our newer socially conscious enterprise hawker centre or SEHC model. I will address the different operating models later in my speech. I listened to Mr. Leong Man Wai's speech and that of many other members today. And I think no one will agree with these three objectives I spelled out earlier. Each of them are important. But in trying to achieve all three objectives at the same time, we must recognize that there are inherent tensions that sometimes pull in opposite directions. For instance, addressing consumers' desire for lower food prices can inadvertently run counter to our wish to support our hawkers in making a decent living. Without a decent income, it will be difficult to attract young Singaporeans who have many other career options to enter this trade. Similarly, allowing more foreigners to work in our hawker centres may alleviate cost and manpower concerns for our hawkers, but it could dilute our local hawker culture and identity and change the feel and nature of our hawker centres. As such, there is a need to strike a balance between the interests of all parties. Today, the median age of our hawkers is 60 years old. As our aging hawkers gradually retire, we will need new blood to sustain the hawker trade. Well, at present, fortunately, nearly all of our cooked food stores are occupied. But if hawkers cannot make a decent livelihood, the hawker trade will become much less attractive to our younger generation who have many more career options. This is a point also noted by Mr. Louis Chua earlier. Now, another tension arises as we try to help hawkers manage their manpower costs while we seek to preserve the local identity of our hawker culture and heritage. Our policy of only allowing Singaporeans and PRs to be storeholders at hawker centres serves to safeguard this precious aspect of our Singaporean identity. I recognize that our hawkers face the practical challenge of hiring non-locals to ease manpower constraints. But a full liberalisation for foreign manpower may alter the nature of our hawker centres significantly. And so these are competing tensions, and there are unfortunately no easy solutions. Our recent moves to seek to strike a careful balance by allowing more LTVP or LTVP plus holders who have nexus and ties to Singaporean families to be store assistants would hopefully help in some way.